first of all, Lord Mayor, a hectic 24 hours for you, but a memorable 24 hours, I suppose.
Very hectic, but absolutely amazing. Yesterday was probably the second best day of my life. I think my wedding was the first, but it came a very, very close second. It was fantastic. The atmosphere in that chamber, support from across the political divide, very warm and very, very nice.
And it is a role that transcends politics, isn't it, at Birmingham City Council?
Absolutely. I mean, for the next 12 months, my role is totally non-political in any way, shape or form. It's a ceremonial role, but it's also an opportunity to realise who your friends are and what support you have, because I think once you become Lord Mayor, party politics goes out of the window.
Now, I know from our discussions earlier that you feel the weight of the robes and the weight of the chains of office. Do you also feel the weight of history when you come into a role like this?
You do. I mean, there have been Lord Mayors in Birmingham for the last 122 years. Prior to that, we had mayors. And to be the 7th woman ever in that 122 years, to be Lord Mayor is overwhelming, but you get a sense of pride. And you get a sense of the tradition that role brings, not only to you as a Lord Mayor, but to the city also.
And I know the handover from the previous Lord Mayor, Councillor Gregory, that's important as well, and he's been a great help to you.
The support I've had from not only Councillor Gregory as the retiring Lord Mayor, but from Jill Gregory, the retiring Lady Mayoress, has been absolutely tremendous. They've helped me get an understanding of what's involved in the role. They've carried out 1,500 engagements this year. That's going to be a bit of a hard act to follow, but I have told the Parlour I want at least 1,501 just to make sure that it's done. But absolutely overwhelming support from him, and he will make a fantastic deputy to me and make sure that I don't have any pitfalls along the way.
Now, I know a key part to Councillor Gregory's year and any Lord Mayor's year is the charitable support you have, and you've chosen some charities that are very close to your heart.
I have. When you come into the role as Lord Mayor, trying to pick charities, it must be the hardest thing that I've done so far. I've gone for 4 charities. They're all issues that are close to my heart. St Margaret's Church in my own ward of Hodge Hill, it has suffered over the last few years. It's fallen into a really bad state of disrepair, so there's a trust been set up to regenerate that and to extend it into a community facility. I've gone for the Tiny Babies Big Appeal at the Women's Hospital. That charity is looking to have a brand new neonatal unit in Birmingham for premature babies. My daughter was born premature, so it's an issue close to my heart. And then I've gone for 2 military charities. This year is the 90th anniversary of the Royal British Legion. They have done some tremendous work in those 90 years. They carry on being a source of support for former armed forces personnel and current armed forces personnel. So they've been one of my charities. And then the 4th charity is one that's close to my heart. My son was serving in Afghanistan last year and was badly injured. I've seen what the charity does firsthand for the serving soldiers of the Irish Guards, and I look forward to supporting them very much in my year of office.
And I guess as much as fundraising with events yourself, it's raising the profile of these organisations as well.
Absolutely. The issue around premature babies, 1 in 9 babies born in the UK now are born premature and born sick. There is a need for a neonatal unit in Birmingham, and everything I can do to help heighten that profile will be a bonus to mums and dads. I think sometimes when babies are born we forget about dads and the impact things have on them. With the Royal British Legion and their custodian of remembrance, it's not just what they do in November selling poppies, but what the British Legion do throughout the year, so I want to help promote that work as well. And in relation to the Irish Guards, a lot of young men from this city are serving with the Irish Guards, so anything I can do to help men from Birmingham, I'm happy to do so.
And you mentioned the sort of 1,500 or so engagements you're going to have over the course of a year. That's not just pressure on yourself, it's pressure on your husband as well. He plays an important role, doesn't he?
He does. My husband, Michael, has been a great support to me over the last 16 years that I've been a counsellor. I wouldn't have been able to do it without him, and certainly this year I won't be able to do it without him. And I think sometimes we forget that there are partners and children involved in this, because my 2 children will also be consorts in the coming year.